Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby.
Good morning. How are you guys today? I am feeling much better today. You know, the last couple days has been very go, 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 don't stop. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I've just been having a hard time with it. Especially because I can't, like, there's nothing really for me to record for Vlogmas, like when we were gift wrapping and like while I'm at work and stuff like that. So it's just been very disappointing for me, you know, because I really enjoy Vlogmas and I really enjoy like having content and stuff like that. So it's been kind of disappointing, but today I'm having a much better day, a much slower morning. Don't let my voice fool you. I know that I still sound congested and like sicky and stuff, but like, no, I am feeling great this morning. I'm still using the humidifier, so all of that stuff that's like caked up in my sinuses and in my lungs, like it's all coming loose, and yeah, so it's still a work in progress, but it's good. It's great. I'm feeling really good. I am just sitting here this morning having coffee with Coda. He's in the shower now for work, and I am working on this little beauty. I was about to say cast on. What do you say for crochet? Is it chain on, or do you just say start? What do you say? I need to know. I had to start an emergency shawl. You can't see it very well in this lighting. Maybe I'll get a shot of it. Look at how drapey and good. Oh my goodness. So we forgot that I can't say too much because this Christmas is going to be very special, but I can't say a whole lot because I don't know who all is watching. You know what I'm saying? But we did forget that one of my brother's girlfriends is going to be at Christmas this year. And we've kind of already spent everything that we want to spend on Christmas, you know? Okay, when I say that, pretty much everything we can spend. We have gone past the budget by about $100, I think. So I'm just trying to keep it simple, use up some yarn that I have left over. This is that sparkle yarn that I'm so obsessed with. Let's see if it'll focus here. Oh my gosh, it looks so gray. I wish you could see the actual color of this. It's like a dusty rose. I believe this, so it's the sparkle acrylic yarn from Mainstays. It's the yarn that I've been obsessed with. So this is, I believe this color is called Rose. And then that color that I just held up, it is called Taupe Splash. So it's like a gray-brown color. And has a little bit of a purple hue to it, I believe. But this is, oof. I was gonna, before I started recording this, I was gonna look at the woman's name that, I'm following a YouTube video. I was gonna look at the name. I'm so bad with these pattern names this year, I swear. I'll put it somewhere here on screen where it's from. It's good. I am really enjoying this. I am really enjoying this. It's even. Is this an even triangle? I'm like trying to look because like when I put it up here on me, it feels like it comes down much lower than it comes across. I'm not sure. That's one of the things that I dislike about shawls and why I don't really wear shawls is because of how low they dip. because I feel like I'm only probably like a quarter of the way into this shawl and it's already very long. So we'll see how it works out. But also, I was thinking this would be a good trial to see how well 2 shawls together for a poncho would be. Because I'm really loving this pattern, the way it works up. This is a stripe. So like the whole shawl is gonna be in this rose color, and then it's gonna have these taupe stripes. Crystal called me, sorry, interrupted. Maggie is in her kennel and she's very upset. But that leads me to the next thing. She totally destroyed a snake plant this morning. I don't know why I said a snake plant, because it's our only one that we've been growing for months, and she destroyed it. I have 1 leaf that's left on the root and then 1 leaf that's still intact. So I notched the bottom of the leaf that's still intact. It's in water. Maybe it'll grow roots. We'll see. And the other one, I got to repot later. It's also sitting in water. It's a whole situation. I was so upset with her. And then I was trying to clean up the dirt, and apparently the vacuum was clogged, so I had to take the vacuum apart. But despite all of that, I'm still having a great morning. My energy is still high. I'm feeling very positive about the day. Coda just left for work while I was on the phone with Crystal. And I got a package, and I want to show you guys these cool pins. Okay, I don't know why I said cool. Well, maybe they are cool. I don't know. These pins are sold by Zenith. I feel like I've heard of Zenith pins before. I'm missing one. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. So the pack that I picked up is in 5 different colors, but they all have the same ink. They're all like black ink. This is the pink one. They just look so like modern and simplistic. And they have like this rubbery feel to them. They feel very like luxury, I guess. But they come in these other colors. So here's blue. It's very light, earthy blue. Here is, it's like an off-white or like a tan white. Maybe like a beige. This one is dark gray. And this one is actually green, but it's pulling very gray. Oh, there it is. I think I'm catching the green. But it does look pretty gray. I feel like you have to actually know that it's green for it to pull green. But yeah, I got a 5-pack of these off of Amazon. I think they're super cute. I picked them up because I got some people some study Bibles and some planners for Christmas. So I wanted to put some of these with them. And I would, of course, like to keep one for myself. And I think I'm going to keep the green one. Kind of like this one. I will link those down below. I know there's some people that watch my channel that do like planners and journals and stuff like that. You might like those feel for the, and I feel like actually one of the journals that I got is actually, it feels like this. So this is going to match it pretty well. It has like that kind of like rubbery cover feeling to it. The other stuff I got in the mail I can't show because I know that there's probably a very good chance that they're watching, so I can't show. But I'm going to pack up. I'm going to head over to Crystal's, get some of that boudoir photography done. I am on my way to work. Got way more done at Crystal's studio than anticipated, so I'm happy about that. And I would also like to give you guys the hot take that chapstick is a freaking scam. Also, my road needs worked on so bad. There are so many potholes. Yeah, chapstick, total scam. So we went to that spa the other day, right? And in the gift bags, they gave out its on-brand chapstick. And my lips were fine, but I wanted to, like, you know, try it out, see what it was like. So I used it, okay? And like a couple hours later, I was like, man, my lips are so dry. So then I put it on again. And then the next day, I'm like, man, my lips are so dry. And now they're just like dry, all the time dry. And I know people that like apply chapstick all the time. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of feel like it's a scam. I kind of feel like the chapstick is actually making my lips dry. So now I just keep applying the chapstick because they feel so freaking dry. Like literally, it feels like I have skin peeling off. It's crazy. And I am now at work just like that. But yeah, so weird. Now I understand why the people that I know that use chapstick all the time, now I know why they use it all the time. So I'm gonna have to go through some detoxing off of this chapstick until my lips get right again, because I don't want to be putting chapstick on all the time. So yeah, I am now here at work. We're gonna go in and see what things are looking like. I brought granny squares to crochet. Hoping to get a lot of that done today. Yesterday I was only able to get some ends all taken care of because it was weird. Like yesterday it was slow at first, and then all of a sudden it was like I would be packed for 5 minutes and then I'd be dead for 5 minutes and then packed again. So like I couldn't even do anything. It was even hard for me to get my closing stuff done. It was real upsetting. But anyway, I'm still feeling good. Still feeling positive about the day. It was nice to be in that environment for a while, just because it's like a really old house and it just smells nice and it looks nice. And she's got all of her pretty garments everywhere. It's just a great environment to be in, like a nice refreshing environment, you know? And also, I want to say it's starting to feel like winter outside, finally. There for a couple weeks, it was like spring. It was real weird. It was like high 50s. I don't even want to say it felt like fall. It felt like more like spring. Anybody else in the country experiencing like off-season temperatures? We got farmers around here that do persimmon seed predictions, and like all of them were saying this winter was going to be really bad, but right now it's looking pretty mild. We were even supposed to have like a snowstorm a little while ago. It didn't even happen. We got some rain. That was about it. But I gotta go inside now. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Got into work and look what was waiting for me. This bag that has the company's logo on it, and also a $20 gift card, and also this blanket. It's all like furry and nice, and it also has the company logo on it. It's so sweet. I feel so special. Everybody got them. Hi Maggie May. Hi, Peony. Hi Maggie, where's Leelers? Here, Leelers. Oh, there's Leelers. Oh, hey. Where's Wiki Dog? Where's Wiki Dog? Hi, Princess Whiskey. Hi, Whiskey. Let me guess. You guys want a treat? Is that what you want? You want a treat? Okay. 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 One for Whiskey. One for Beanie. One for Maggie. And where's the lures? Ah, here you go. I am home. Thank the good Lord. Those long shifts, they get to me. I get bored sometimes, you know, but they did warn me about that before I started there too. Which reminds me, I have to work another shift tomorrow. I was supposed to be off, but one of the girls is really sick, so I'm gonna fill in. It's actually at our other location. We have 2 locations in town, which is like kind of rare because this town is so small. So I think there's only 2 places in town that actually have 2 locations. One is Speedway and the other is us. And I think the only reason we have 2 locations is because we're the only place in town that's like accessible to semis. So they had the one place that I normally work at, and then I think that other location actually belonged to like another person, but they decided to sell So this company bought it. But you can also buy like other things there. It's not like a full-on store, but like you can get like lottery and like drinks and stuff there. It's not a walk-in place. It's like one of those like walk up to the window type places. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of lottery, I sold so many scratch-offs tonight. I'm thinking people are probably getting prepared for stocking stuffers. Do y'all do that in other places? Is that just a Midwestern thing? Like to put scratch-offs in stockings? Y'all do that? I'm always curious to know like what's happening outside of Indiana. Like how much of what we do is actually like really similar to like what other places do, you know? But anyway, I am just cooking up some dinner. Coda Bear is gonna be home in like 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere around there. I'm just making like one of those like frozen pasta type things, you know what I'm saying? I know some people really don't like those, but like the brand that we get's pretty good. I like it. My sister doesn't. She's like, there's not enough cheese. And I'm like, hot take, you can add more cheese. I do. And like, there's not enough cheese in there, like, obviously, but I add more cheese. And the cheese that's in there, like, isn't the best tasting. So I guess I'm just kind of buying the pasta and the vegetables that's in it, and then, like, adding my own cheese. I did get to work on granny squares today. Woo! I got, like, 6 done. Like, all the way done. I think I officially have... I think I'm supposed to have 25 done, and I have 17. So I'm not that far behind, except tomorrow morning I'm going to be tacking on another 5. So I am still a little bit behind, but not as behind as I could be. And I figured out today that I can do a granny square in like 15 minutes if I'm uninterrupted. So that's actually really great timing. That means when I actually do have a day off and I'm not like being pulled everywhere to do everything, I can actually sit down and get something done. I'm actually really itching to work on that shawl right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to cook up this dinner and turn on some Vlogmas, and I'm going to work on more granny squares to try to get caught up. And like I said, Coda Bear should be home soon, so once he gets here, we're probably going to go like straight to bed. He's actually off tomorrow, and I was supposed to be off with him, but that's not going to happen. But at least I'm only working like 6 a.m. to noon. So that means we'll have like the whole rest of the day afternoon. But I am like perceiving that I'm gonna need a nap. So maybe from like 2 p.m. for the rest of the night we'll have together. Also, my air fryer broke. What the heck? I mean, I can see what's wrong with it, but I'm also like, do I really want to take an entire like air fryer apart that's like 8 years old? Perhaps we just get a new one. I'll talk to Coda about it. I'm hoping he says yes. I would really like a Ninja air fryer. or one of the Drew Barrymore ones. Those things are so cute. They're like so minimalistic. But I also enjoy kitchen gadgets that have like a ton of buttons. You know what I'm saying? Like they do a lot of stuff. Okay, I've talked long enough. Time to do some granny squares.
To say that Christmas is on its merry way, and for every single child there's a gift on sale.
Hi, Curly Brown.
Hi.
Looking awful cute tonight. How was your day at work?
It's okay.
Anything crazy happen? He always says no. And then like 5 minutes later, he'll be like, oh, this one thing happened and it was so crazy. Like someone was doing coke in the bathroom or something. Did that happen?
No.
Dang. Nothing at all. So you're not going to tell me in 5 minutes something happened?
I was going to tell you, but your followers can't.
They can't what?
They can't know.
Why?
Because I told my boss I wouldn't tell anybody.
Is cheese made?
No.
No? Well, now I want to know.
Gotta turn the camera off.
I'll fill you guys in later. Alright, about to go to bed. I got in a couple more rows on this shawl. Got my ends hanging out here. They're in there. They're in there, okay? I just haven't snipped them. And also, I forgot my crochet hook at work. And it's a Furls crochet hook. And can anyone else relate to this? So I went ahead and I'm using one of these guys. These are like the best crochet hooks. I think I paid like $10 for like a whole set of these off of Amazon. These are the best crochet hooks. Like, I have 3 Furls crochet ones. I reach for these before I reach for the Furls crochet, but I have a caveat to that. So my sensory thing that we've talked about, the Furls crochet hooks are made of, I believe, resin. They also collect oil like that, like the wooden needles do. They collect oil as well. So that's why I'm like, I'm not too quick to use Furls crochet hooks, only when I have to. So I couldn't find a 5.0 in this, so I grabbed my Furls crochet one. So the other thing about Furls crochet hooks is when I use them, for some reason, my stitches are like almost 1.5 times bigger. So like if I'm using a 5.0, it's more like I'm using a 6.5. I don't really understand that. It either has something to do with how far I push it down the needle, because they do have like fat handles on them. So that could be what's going on. But also I just feel like I pull a lot. Like I pull a lot more with those. Whenever I'm like doing a yarn over and pulling out, I feel like I pull back really far with the Furls crochet. I don't know why. But I did forget the Furls crochet at work, and I have this one that I'm using now. The Furls hook is 5.0 and this is a 5.5. I was like, well, let me start with a 5.5. That's one size bigger. But I feel like I'm just a hair off, so I should have done a 6. So I'll probably go swap this out for a 6. It's a shawl. It's not going to make that big of a deal, I wouldn't think. But anyway, no tea tonight. We're out of tea. Coda, we need to go stock up on night tea tomorrow. He's nodding, yes. The OG tea. We don't want the caramel anymore. We don't like the caramel, right? We want the OG night tea. So I guess we will sign off for tonight. See you in the morning at 5 a.m. Ugh. I was supposed to sleep in tomorrow. Coda can't sleep in either. He's got to get up with me. If you don't get up, I won't get up. You know how this works. He's going to set me up to fail. Then I'm going to get fired and we'll be poor living on the streets. In all reality, if we did like strap ourselves in like we should, we'd be fine living on Coda's income, but we wouldn't be able to afford like anything extra at all.
Quit lying to them.
I'm not lying to you. I've taken videos of Coda's meltdowns. I can put it on here. Okay, I haven't. But you kind of just confirmed that the meltdowns happened. I just don't have them on video.
Just because that's who I am.
I feel like you kind of worry about something, you know? And then once it gets fixed, you move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I know. You've already told me about this. You've
Have I?
told me about myself.
I've already told him about himself.
More than once.
I feel like he does that. Does anyone else do that? I'm kind of content most of the time. As long as I have like my basic needs, I'm pretty content. Coda just wants more. He always wants more. He's confirming. He says. You should see Penny right now. Hi, Penny Weenie. And she's sitting with Max. Look at that. You guys are oh, moving away from. No, I'm not. No, I'm not sitting with the cat. Anyway, we are gonna get our butts to bed. Good night. Say good night to the people.
Good night, people.
We will see you in the morning for some coffee at 5 a.m.
The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for